dies, he dies.
I come back as Pip God.
Yeah. Welcome to Adventures to Scholars and Skeletons. We're going to get into episode 6 here right now. And actually, before we start this, I want to go ahead and challenge our players here. I want them to kind of give our listeners out there a little update on what's going on with the story and where we're at right now. It can be anyone. Just try not to talk over yourselves. So, the floor is on you guys.
We're about to die.
I mean, you're about to die.
You're about to die. What happened was we
Tell them what you did.
After killing the King's Guard that went crazy loco and killed all the townspeople. I killed that guy, and then we went back to the same town where the Blood Bowl was at, and all of the guards were rounding up the people to take them to King's Island. I told you guys that we shouldn't go. But you guys insisted, including Pip God, which we're not going to listen to anymore because he just leads us into bad situations, said that we should go into the island. On the way to the island, I black out and am nowhere to be seen, and you guys can't find me. After waiting around,
we waited a
get
while
on the ship, and you guys didn't wait a while.
2 hours.
After waiting a while to get on the ship, you guys finally just got on without me. And after we got there, or after you got there, you found out that it was a trap. They bound you and they took you into this demonic ritual thing where you guys there's chanting and flames and demonic symbols all over the place and blood and all that fun stuff. And people are dying left and right, just passing out, falling to the ground and stuff. And they inject me and some other warriors with this serum that makes us rage out and not be in our right minds. So when we ended the last episode, Helm had raged out, killed some people, knocked out Havok, and at that point turned his attention to Pip God.
Yeah, so that's what we're actually gonna pick up is the dramatic fall of Havok. Watching the last episode at the very end, like Helm said, he turned to Havok first after all of the thoughts and memories that has gone through his head of the rigging of the Blood Bowl, of just him being a complete ass to him in any and all sorts of ways. Turned to Havok and with his hilt of his sword bashed him right over the head. Havok fell to the ground, blood seeping out of the spot that he got hit in. I want to say that you don't just have a rounded hilt. It's somewhat jagged. Is it rounded?
Rounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were able to hit him with enough force that it blew open some skin. And the blood is running off of his head over his bald. Now kind of like the hair's finally coming back.
I mean, think of it. I think I weigh like a good 4 times.
Yeah.
No, I weigh way more than that.
Well, I mean,
I weigh
you
50
hit him.
pounds.
I weigh 5 times as much as Havok, so with the amount
hit
of
him with
force
enough
that I'm,
force,
yeah, I'm it's gonna hurt.
He instantly went down, hit the floor, and the blood that's coming off of his head is seeping right into the symbol of Tiamat on the ground. You notice around you as the flames start to rise again, and the hooded figures start chanting. Now, not only is Havok's blood dripping into the symbol, but the kid and the mother that Helm just finished killing are also on the ground, bleeding into the symbol.
Yep.
You once again seeing as you were knocked out of the circle from when Helm kind of blew through everyone.
Wait, what's
the circle that you were in for the ritual?
Wait, I'm not in it?
No. He knocked you out.
Oh.
In the last episode. Yeah, like as soon as he started raging out on people.
So I can't get to them.
Well, Helm's currently killing people. The only ones who are outside the circle right now are you and Pip.
Oh, geez.
But as you notice, like you as you're taking in everything that's going on around you, Pip kind of looks over at you and looks back, and as he looks back, he notices that Helm's attention was turned straight to him. And that's
Havok?
No.
Pip.
Yours.
Pip.
Yours was darted over to Pip.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, am I wearing armor?
Yeah, you're wearing your stuff.
Okay. I just don't have my shield.
Correct.
I'm just gonna let him attack Pip because I don't like him. I really don't.
Well, we rolled for initiative last time, right?
Some lawful
No.
good over there.
We
Not that I can talk.
You know how it is sometimes.
I don't see
Well, I'm in stupid
it on
anyways.
here, but
Characters evolve.
there's for right now there's no need to.
Okay.
Not right now. Story purposes. So we'll go ahead. Helm.
All right, yeah.
You turned your attention towards Pip.
Oh yeah. I'm going to attack him.
So before you
I'm
attack
seeing
him,
red.
yeah, before you attack him, what's corrupted Helm's thoughts going through his head right now towards Pip?
I'm thinking he's the reason that we're here right now, and if it wasn't for him, we would be back on the continent we started on, and we wouldn't have any problems right now.
Okay.
I'm putting all of this on that kid.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Because yeah.
Good stuff.
Anyways, all right. So
But
I'm
are
gonna
you-
charge at him, with my sword just like raised up, two-handing it, raising my sword up, because I don't have a shield, so now I'm two-handing it.
But mentally, are you fighting
Oh
anything?
man. So that's a 12 to
Okay.
hit.
So what does it look like as you're kind of charging at him?
So I'm charging with a sword raised over my shoulder, and I'm just gonna go slashing down at him.
Okay. All right. Just to kind of give the listeners at home a feel for what Helm looks like right now again. Anybody who's injected with the serum kind of turns into that Bane-like character. Their muscles grow in size physically, and you can see the veins, instead of it being the purplish blue that it normally would be, are popping out of a deep red. And like I said, your eyes, you're seeing, like, everything has that red tint to it, but his eyes aren't just bloodshot. Everything but the pupils are red. So that's basically what he looks like right now. So you're charging at him, dual wielding your sword right now, and you're going to kind of swing down at Pip.
Yeah.
Okay, last second, as Pip realizes what you're doing, he pulls out with his, because he's bound. You guys are still bound.
Oh yeah.
You just have the rope that we're tying all of
yeah.
you together. He reaches down with his hands, clasps his hilt at his side, and brings it up backwards, kind of like you're holding a knife or a dagger. And as he brings it up, he stops you midair.
With his hands?
As his hands are bound with
Kid's
the
strong.
sword in his.
So
in
the
his
sword
hand.
doesn't cut. Where does the sword hit?
He caught it right in the middle
In the middle of what?
of his sword.
Oh,
blocked
he
you.
had a sword.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I missed that. Okay.
What's a sword?
I'm raging. I'm not thinking straight. Right? I'm raging out.
I wonder
I was
what
like,
that
wait,
is.
I'm not just attacking everyone.
I
All
thought
right.
he was defensive. I don't know.
So he turns and he kind of slides it down the edge of the sword, and he spins, and he's gonna go to try to just slash you.
All right.
We'll see. Your armor class is 18.
16. Now.
16. Oh, you don't have your shield. Okay. Well, he misses, but he turns and he's facing you again, still with the sword backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you doing anything before we get
I'm gonna pop some popcorn
Going in-
and sit back.
going in order? There's people are going crazy around you because the other champions that were already injected, which was basically everyone else except for Helm, was the kind of towards the last one. There's still a few more on the wall that haven't been injected yet. The ones got out and are killing people. So
Is
mean,
there any-
everyone is freaking out.
There's like an
huddled
entrance,
together.
right? Or did they block that off?
No, when you guys walked in, they closed it off.
Oh,
The
yeah.
only
Yeah,
light
yeah,
that
yeah.
is emanating in this room is I believe I said they were purple flames that are coming out of the pedestals.
And the torches, they're lying down.
Oh, and the torches.
I'm gonna take my shield out,
Okay.
just to kind of get a better defense.
Okay.
If I have my shield still, I don't remember what was taken away from me.
I don't think they took anything.
No, they didn't take. The only reason they would from Helm is because they would be scary. They were scared of them to begin with.
Mhm.
So they took most of their things except for their weapons because they knew that they were going to need them at some point.
To kill people.
For
that they wanted
you,
us to
it
kill.
was kind of like they bound and pushed you right into this room. So you still have. How big is your shield though? If it was very large, they probably would have taken it from you.
No.
But something like your mace, that's a little smaller. It could be arguable though.
It's not like a huge shield, but it's like probably forearm sized.
Okay, so it's
Like a buckler.
Like a
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, so yeah. I'm gonna say you still have it.
Okay.
So
cool.
you're just gonna ready yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you, of course, are gonna get your +2 for your shield, but now you also have advantage on attacks made against you because you are readied up.
Yep.
So I'm still
Yeah,
engaged.
we're gonna get. Yep.
Does he have to make any saving
Yeah,
throws?
that's what I was gonna ask since we were around the table.
Yes.
2.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 1.
Oh no.
Bye, Pip.
Round
Bye,
2.
Havok. All right, so still raging out against Pip. So I slashed and he blocked it.
Mhm.
So I'm going to pull back and then go for a stab, which is how I've killed most of the people that I've fought against.
So you're trying to kill him.
That's a good.
Whatever. 22.
Yeah. All right. So that hits.
All right. So
Oh, Pip's gone.
Oh no.
that's 6 damage.
6. Okay.
I think he can survive that.
Yeah, it'll probably hit his like shoulder or something. Maybe
Yeah.
you
Gets,
stab him
gets
in, like the
cut.
leg.
Little scrape.
Little scream.
You said how much?
Just a flesh
6.
wound.
Okay.
I almost grabbed
Alright.
the mic as my drink.
So you kind of go to stab through. He was readied with his sword, so when you he didn't expect you to move as fast as you did. So when you moved, you kind of clipped his tricep on his, but you snagged some of his clothes. So when you did that, it kind of pulled
trap?
up. Yeah, yeah. Tricep is completely different. You grabbed his trap and you nicked a good part of it.
Lift.
So Pip is just gonna kill you. You're dead. No, Pip goes
Good,
and
I quit.
flips his sword around. So he's holding it like a
Backwards?
dagger, and then he flips it around in his hands. So now he's holding it, and as you went forward, he's gonna take a clear shot at one of your openings in your armor, and he's going to try to dig in.
So he had the time to hit my sword away to hit his shoulder
No,
and
no.
then flip it around.
No,
and
you
stab.
no you. So he slid you off with the first miss,
Right.
with
Oh,
your
okay,
first miss against,
yeah.
and then he turned, slid you off, and went to go stab again, but missed again, and then you went to go stab, and you did get him in his
Okay.
in his
So
trap.
that was
but you
just me.
snagged.
I thought he hit me up there. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, but now he flipped his sword around. He's going to stab. What's your armor class again?
16.
Okay, that was a 17, not adding anything.
In this episode, Pip kills Helm.
Okay,
Fat chance.
so that's just going to be 3 damage.
Okay.
But
You're almost dead.
as Pip puts his sword in any clearing in your armor, I'm gonna say it's more of maybe around your waist side. As you were kind of leaning forward, some got exposed. So he did not stab. He could have, but he did not stab. He sliced. He just got a solid slice in, nothing fatal.
At least someone
As
can
that
show
happens,
mercy.
you're fine.
What do you mean, like a heal?
You don't heal, but you become Helm. You are just normal Helm.
Oh, so all you had to do was hit me. Come on,
I
man.
didn't have anything.
All right.
And
So
as he does
Oh
that,
my
he looks at
goodness.
you. He's like, "Are you better?"
so he's obviously seeing the fact that like my eyes are getting clearer. and I'm
Instantly,
starting
as
to,
soon
like,
as he hit you.
shrink a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. I shake my head and like put my hand on my eyes and I'm like, what's going on?
So you notice this too, but he looks at you. He's like, "We can talk this out later. Look."
Jargon
And he
is
kind of points, and you see just all these champions that you noticed from the Blood Bowl. It's
Is Jargon near me?
bloodbath right now. Well, he's in the crowd, so you hear him. He's in the crowd, just killing people.
All right. Listen, Pip. You grab Havok, get with Grimlick, and find a way out of here. I need to try to stop as many killings as I can.
I don't. We just have to go.
No, grab Havok and get out of here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run off towards the first champion.
Can you help me
that I
out? I'm
see.
tied up here.
I'm gonna run off towards the. I still have like a dagger or something, right? No, I don't.
Yeah, I
have
mean
any
you have your
daggers.
sword too.
Is Pip tied up?
I was gonna give him a
No,
dagger.
he wasn't
No,
tied-
he has
he
a
was just
sword.
bound.
Or
Pip
is
has
it-
a sword.
Is he bound
Yeah.
still?
Well, before you run off, he's
Yeah.
like, "Can you?" And he
Yeah, I
kinda
go.
pulls
What
out.
about
I just
me?
quickly like cut off his bounds.
Yeah, so you cut
and
off
I'm
his
gonna
bounds.
run
Oh
off
my
towards the first
God.
champion.
Dude,
that I
Pip's
see.
gonna
Okay.
Like
leave
I'm not
your
going to
ass.
kill the champions, but obviously now I know that they just need to be hit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run off towards the first champion. I see how many champions were there tied up. Whatever, it's fine. I need to protect as many people as I
Yeah.
can.
So as you do that, you see Pip dart in the same fashion when you first saw him in the tavern, and he slides and takes out one of the hooded people who are chanting. And as soon as he hits the back, he doesn't do anything lethal. He just knocks him down to the ground. As soon as that person hits the ground, the chanting stops, the fire lessens, and he swoops by and just picks up Havok, and he gets to the closest wall that he can. So you notice that he's grabbed Havok and he's out of there. You're stabilized. You don't have to make any more saving
Okay.
throws. So
Dude, he's leaving you.
Yeah, I'm
what
just
are you-
still
what are you
bound.
gonna do?
I mean, what can I do? I guess I'm gonna.
You can help, or you can help Pip find a way out, or save Havok.
You can do like a perception roll or something.
I already did that multiple times.
So like find out where, like an exit
Yes,
is.
the two exits that there were
we know the chute.
where was the entrance
How
that you
about the
came
chute?
in, but that closed off, and then the place where they've been tossing all the bodies, which is a stone opening
That's kind of creepy.
in the ground.
Is it? It's in the ground.
Yeah, it's kind of like angled.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Okay, I'm
think of
gonna
it as,
run
like,
over
Star Wars.
to Pip and Havok and tell them, get to the chute. You'll be safe down there. And well, I'm also gonna ask Pip to uncut my bounds.
He's kind of way the closest person would probably be Helm. They were fighting like right in front of you.
Right. Well, I was gonna go run over and tell them that.
Oh, okay. So you run over there and tell them that, and then he takes his sword and cuts your bindings,
Okay.
and then he kind of like holding like Havok's kind of draped over his arms, and he jumps down the chute.
Okay, and I'm gonna go and help Helm then.
Okay.
You leave me with Pip?
You like
Yeah, you like
that's your
Pip.
best friend.
I don't know if he can save me.
Well, you're gonna find out.
I mean, he stopped you from dying.
He just grabbed me. He didn't do
Okay,
anything.
so what's going on over near Helm?
Okay, so you guys notice.
I'm running off to the first champion I saw.
Yeah. So the first one that you see is one of the smaller, lower champions that usually doesn't make it past a few rounds. You usually notice.
Is he? Can he see me, or is he kind of turned away looking at other people?
No, he's looking at other people.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to him, and I guess I'm gonna try to do like kind of a sneak attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with the hilt of my sword right in the back of the head.
Okay. Go ahead with advantage since he doesn't see it coming.
22.
Yeah.
All right. Damage? Should I do damage?
Sure.
14.
14 damage. Okay.
Oops.
Let me just get this down real quick. So you knock him in the back of the head with your sword, and you see his almost his entire body fly forward, but then he stops dead in his track, and he looks at you, and like a raging zombie, he towards you and jumps midair.
Wait, so my hit didn't stop
with
him
his
from being
sword.
raging?
Yeah, and he's gonna go in for
Maybe
a
you have to
stab.
slice, cut the blood. I don't know.
Your armor
Dude.
class is 16.
Yeah.
All right, that's 18.
A 14 didn't draw any blood.
That's just gonna be 4.
Did it draw
Okay.
blood?
Yeah, it's your blood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never
You
mind.
hit him.
Well, I'm really
14.
confused as to why I'm okay now. All right. So I'm at 6.
Are they still in the circle?
What? No. So Pip kind of swung by and took out one person, and there's no one in the circle right now, so nothing's really happening. They're just standing there. The hooded figures are just standing there. So.
Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. And then what does this guy look like? What kind of armor does he have?
He's not wearing much armor. It's leather bindings that you noticed that you got as soon as you started your squireship
Okay.
with your knight.
And then how is what weapon is he holding, and what arm is he holding?
He's
and all
holding a
that stuff?
hand axe,
Okay.
and other than that, he's not holding anything else.
Is it okay? So I'm going to take a slice at his arm holding the hand axe.
Hand axe.
with my
Go for
sword.
it. Yep.
Ugh. A 9.
Okay. Yeah. So that misses. Grazes some hair off of his arm.
And he's fine.
Did Grimlick want to do anything?
Am I near Helm now?
Yeah. Yeah. If you're with him, kind of analyzing the area, what to help with, then yeah.
Are there any other guys around?
You see a few, but most of them are kind of you see bodies flying up from them just plowing through people, throwing them around like they're dolls.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack the same guy Helm's attacking. I already have my shield out. I'm gonna pull out my mace as well and just charge him with that.
Okay.
5.
Okay. All right. So you miss also. Helm, what was kind of your movement towards him to go and stab him again or cut off his arm?
So I went to go.
Whatever.
I hit him in the back of the head, and he turned around. And what did he do to me?
He kind of
slashed at me?
jumped up midair and
Okay.
slashed at you.
And then I turned around, and I went to go in a sideways cut towards his arm.
Okay. All right. So that missed, and then he kind of landed on his feet, just barely missing Helm's attack, and then you attack. So how did you swing at him, Grimlick?
Is he tall?
No. Maybe 5 5, 6. He's short.
Oh,
Okay,
shoot.
with my
Yeah.
shield, not field. With my shield still extended, I'm gonna charge him and just kind of like swing and move
Okay.
my shield out of the way as I swing.
Yeah. All right. So as you did that, he saw it coming. As he landed on his feet, he saw the mace swinging at him.
Mhm.
He's able to duck down. Now with his axe, he's going to swipe at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your armor class?
16.
Hey, Grimlick, jump.
I
Helm
jump.
is too late to say that. With the 17, he swipes at just about your calf, almost kneecap, and dealing 4 damage, knocking you prone. And then Helm, if you wanted to keep going at him.
Yeah, alright. So I was trying to go with non-lethal blows, but I'm just gonna go.
Oh,
and just
now
take a
you're doing
slash.
non-lethal
I'm just gonna go
blows.
and take a slash.
This guy's killing innocent people.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, but he thought we could stop it.
Yeah, now I know he can't. 11.
Yep. What was your action towards him?
I'm going to slice. So he like ducked down and sliced at Grimlick's legs,
Yeah.
and as he did that, I took my sword and I sliced down and like cut into his shoulder neck area, going
Yeah.
down towards his chest.
Okay. So rather than going down towards his chest, I'm gonna say that your sword got lodged in like his collarbone area, and it's not stuck, but it's inside of him.
After it goes in, I'm gonna use my foot and I'm just gonna kick him off my sword.
Okay. So
And pull
he
my sword
is
out.
still up. So he crawls up the ground and he just tries to latch onto you and just starts just whacking at your legs.
Really? He's
with the
alive?
axe. Yes. Dude, you guys need to step up your rolling games. I just rolled another 17.
You're gonna die.
No, that's second win.
Oh.
What do you roll?
As he's swinging at you with his hand at your legs, he's going to keep digging in. As you feel the metal start to break in your armor, he's going to deal 9 damage to you.
Oh my gosh. No.
Maybe you have to be in the circle for him to be okay.
I'm down. I lose consciousness.
Can I use
from the
magic
blood.
yet?
Wait, don't you have second wind?
You don't know.
Yeah, I can't
Unless
use
you
it right
try.
now. I had to use it like.
Well, the
on my
chanting was
sternum
broken,
last
right?
Yeah.
The
So
chanting was
possibly.
broken.
But I don't know
the
what-
chanting wasn't going on when you walked in.
That's true. Okay.
Start the chant.
What? No. So it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, as
Okay.
long as we can save some people, I don't know.
Just for like my reference, I had my shield out, so I had advantage,
Yeah.
right? And he got a 17 on me with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, technically speaking, yes, I should have rolled again, and I forgot.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So we'll just give you advantage on attacking him.
Well, but
So how about you
you
give me-
had advantage before when you were at the ready, but then you kind of charged into battle. So it kind of makes
But
sense.
I had
you
my
wouldn't
shield
have
out,
advantage.
so I think I have
All the
advantage.
shield does is add 2 to your armor
Give
class.
him an inspiration die.
Yeah, no inspiration die has been seen this whole podcast.
Havok, is that your ghost?
Okay. So
I'm wondering what Pip's doing. He's probably like touching me, dude.
I suppose I am.
I'll let you guys know exactly where you're at here in a second.
Oh god, you're gonna be just a giant. There's gonna be like a monster. In a
I
pit
suppose I'm
just
gonna
eating
try to
these
use
bodies.
cure wounds on Helm.
Like a Sarlacc
Okay.
pit.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to run over to him, grab his shoulder, and try to heal him.
And you said that there was a light when you admitted
Mm-hmm.
this. Okay, so whatever light that you use to heal it turns like it. You can see it, but then like a dying light bulb flickers out. And
Can I try harder?
maybe the power of friendship might help you, but right now
I
you
roll
have
for
no
try harder.
friends.
What do you mean I have no friends?
They're all dead.
I'm your friend. Grimlick.
They're not dead. They're
They're just
unconscious.
unconscious,
He's
yeah.
just sleeping. Maybe if I become unconscious.
Maybe kill
Okay,
the dude that's
so
hacking
as-
at my leg.
Yeah,
As-
yeah.
as
that
you-
was
as
gonna be
you-
my next move.
As you're doing that, you hear heavy footsteps going your way.
Here comes
I just
Jargon.
turn around slowly.
You see a giant figure of Jargon. As he looks
Yep.
down, he looks straight past you. He looks straight past
Okay.
the other champion.
Oh.
He
Oh
grabs.
god.
He grabs.
Just gives him a big old kiss on the lips.
He grabs Helm's body and he throws him towards the circle.
Oh my god.
Now, is the chute near the circle?
It's like a couple yards away.
It's got to be close.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's got to be close. He hits the circle. The chanting starts again. And you just see Jargon walking around. Any dead bodies he sees, he picks them up and he's throwing them into the circle, just trying to get as much blood into the signet as possible.
So are these dudes just sitting there watching the fight, and then once a body goes in, they just start chanting?
Well, yeah, basically, they can't do anything else. And the chanting starts up again, and you see all of these bodies that were unconscious and bleeding start, like, going into that seizure-like trance, and you can see Helm's body basically flopping like a fish from the chanting.
Havok would tell you to get out and just leave him.
Yeah, I know he would. Okay, so I'm gonna.
No, he would.
So am I still in combat with this dude,
Getting
or
magically
You don't
flayed.
have to be. You can leave combat. He's gonna get an advantage on attacking you, though.
You get opportunity.
It's an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna
Get
do
advantage, though.
is I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to go attack one of those chanting dudes again,
Okay.
and try to get him out of the circle into the chute.
Okay. What's your movement speed? 25.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you guys are gonna be able to reach it, or you'd be.
Okay.
So what do you want to do? He's just standing there. They're not doing anything. They're not paying any attention to you.
Right. So I just want to swipe at one of them with my mace, try to just get him down, prone.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Roll.
20. Not natural.
Oh, that's a 17. From here, I see the 7. I'm like, that's not math. All right. You said 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're waddling over there, you finally get to one of the hooded figures.
It's a fast waddle.
And you're
Let's be fair.
and you swing at the back of his legs, and you knock him down. But as soon as you knock him down, that's the peak of the chanting, and the bodies stop, kind of flapping around. The flames go down as soon as you make connection with the back of his legs. He falls to the ground, thinking, "Oh no, I fell again."
It's the same guy.
Same dwarf.
And you see the
Bad
pedestal
day.
rise out from them, pushing some of the dead bodies off to the side.
Wait, what
You
pedestal?
see, there's the pedestal that rises out of the middle that shows the vial,
Oh.
and you see that rise up between the bodies, and you knock him down. As soon as he falls, you see Helm right in front of you on the ground.
So I see Helm and I see the vial. Okay.
Just to let you know, I'm one big MFer, so it's
I
gonna be hard to
understand.
move me.
Is he still really big?
No, he's normal size.
I'm 6'2",
Yeah, I
240.
understand. It's whatever. It's fine.
Okay. What's your strength?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. Okay, so if I stabilize him, he's just at 0,
Yes. So he's not dying. He's not making it anymore.
but he's still unconscious.
Should I do any
still
saving
unconscious.
throws?
Unless you happen to have vials of healing.
I do not. I am gonna try to
5.
get him to the chute.
You don't have to worry about it.
I want to try to grab him and
Okay.
just drag him with all my
Okay.
dwarven might.
So you see the vial in the middle. You're just gonna grab Helm.
I mean, do I have time to grab the vial?
You can.
Yeah, why
One or
not?
the other.
Make,
No,
make a sleight of hand.
Oh gosh.
Are you going to try to do it in one move?
Yeah, I'm gonna be slick and fast.
How do you feel right now? You're knocked out.
5.
Okay, all right.
feel
You
like
go
a
to
little
swipe
warm.
out of
I
it.
need to get all the rest of my dice out here because they're hitting it. They're just messing my game
Yeah, you're
up.
not.
I think it'd be
supposed to keep
funny
it
if
in
we,
the
like,
box.
Don't worry
that,
about
like-
it.
little, like,
yeah,
shoot,
you
and
go
it's
to
just a
swipe at the
Sarlacc
vial.
pit.
I just knock it on the
and
floor.
you
Yes.
and the bodies that are piled up there's too many for your little dwarven
That's fine. I'll take
legs
it. I'll accept it.
and arms to reach it. So you miss, but then you grab Helm and you start dragging him over.
Like,
you hear the heavy,
successfully?
yeah.
Nice.
You hear the heavy footsteps again as you see Jargon walk over with a dwarf and one arm, one of the Brotherhood members, the same one that was injecting all the people, and he drops him on the ground and then grabs the vial and like pushes it into him and
Where
extends
does he
his
push?
arm,
Oh, okay.
and then he's kind of like asking for more.
Yeah, this dude's an asshole.
Okay,
What a
I'm
dude. What a
gonna
tool.
put it into
He's such a
overdrive and
tool.
really start getting him.
Really start- okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you make it to the chute. So
Okay.
it's just you and Helm at the chute.
So I'm just gonna push him in and then jump in after him.
Okay. All right, so you push.
I hope it's not water or something, because Havok and I would have drowned.
Flashback 10 minutes ago.
Face first in the water.
240.
No, actually, you
pound
slide down the
half-elf with
chute.
armor.
It's all stone. Like obviously, it's
Ouch.
just
So
carved out.
it's like as I'm going down with like
yeah, but
sparks.
so
flying
yeah. You're unconscious, so you're not witnessing
Yeah.
any of this. But as you start sliding down this, you start touching this unidentifiable fluids on the walls.
I mean, I think I
and-
can kind of infer what it is.
As you start flying down, you hear Helm's body hit first. It goes. It's like a
Soft?
wet body, like a wet body on top of another. It's like you hear it hit. It's skin on skin contact.
Oh, yeah.
And then you slide off and you land right next to Helm.
Okay.
And you can feel beneath you. You can't see the ground. It's absolutely
Mountains of
it's
dead
pitch black in
bodies.
here. But it's just you can feel hair and details on faces that you're touching.
And I can kind of see these details with my dark vision.
Are you really gonna bring this up right now?
I'm just saying I do have dark vision.
It says in the player handbook.
We'll get more into that later, but for now, sure. Cool. You can see everything.
This is
within
Ryan's
you
last
as it's-
episode.
As if it's in the light within 60 feet. Too bad this is magical darkness, so you can't see anything.
Well, my dark vision says I
No, but
can.
you can make out details. It's
Okay,
your
yeah.
eyes easily adjust to the darkness.
Because of my dark Okay, so now I'm going to attempt to use Cure Wounds on Helm.
Yes.
And it works?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
so,
you haven't rested.
Works.
No, oh, yeah, we...
No,
You rested.
no, you used it whenever we're in line.
No. You guys rested before you went into
Wait.
into the city.
But wait.
No,
even
but
though-
remember he pulled.
even-
We were in line and he.
Yeah,
No, that
he
was
healed
my
you
one.
once.
That was
Even though,
once.
even
Oh,
though
you-
it
oh, yeah, too.
happened, every time he tried for it to happen, did it use a spell slot?
No, it didn't successfully.
Are you
If
sure?
it doesn't
actually
work,
trigger.
it doesn't use a spell slot.
I mean, that goes from DM
Because
to
that's-
DM. Some would say yes, some would say no. But for me, I'm gonna say no.
If you counter a spell in magic, those.
Okay, I won't heal you, Helm. I won't heal you.
Are you sure
get
you
your
want to
wish.
heal him and not me?
I don't know where you are. I just know where he is.
Well, wait.
He can yell for you, for him. Or for
Oh,
me.
He's
okay,
unconscious.
alright,
Hell
alright.
for Pip.
So he hears the bodies hit the. Pip hears the bodies.
I kind of
hit,
groan.
and he goes. Is that you guys or just more dead bodies?
Pip, is that you?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
Am I still alive?
Okay, I need your help. Can you see anything?
No, I don't have dark vision.
Got it.
Stupid human.
Okay, come over to the sound of my voice.
He's like, is this your face? And he's feeling. You can see him. He's touching another person's face.
Like a
on
dead
the-
person's face?
Please say
Nice.
yeah.
And do I
As
see...
You can see him dragging. He still has.
No,
have
that's
it
your
in
dead
his eye.
mother.
So I guess the question is, okay, I think I'm probably going to help Helm right now.
Okay.
I'm going to grab him and use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So that is...
Are you sure you want to do him?
I am 100% sure.
Sorry, buddy.
1d8 plus spell...
Should be right.
Yeah, I just need to figure out... Okay, I just...
it's on the
It's the next
paper.
page.
You have two
Literally, your last
papers.
page.
What are you
The
talking
last
about?
page
have
of your
two
character
pages.
sheet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have 2 pages of your.
You guys don't know what I was looking for, so how can you tell me what I was looking for? It's right here. I was looking at it. I was trying to figure out.
You were looking for the
I was tr-
spellcast modifier, weren't you?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
my,
it's
and
the
it's my
last
whiz.
page.
No, I was looking for my spellcasting.
Ability modifier. It's your last page.
No, what are you talking
The
about?
last page.
No.
Look at it. Up at the top. No, one more. Pick up one more. It's no one more. I'm sorry.
Why are you guys doing
You
this?
need to get character sheets for idiots.
It should be up at the top.
Spell attack bonus.
All right, you wrote the wrong thing. Never mind. It's just
It's
your-
on my
whatever.
paper. It was
I have everything that he needs written on that paper.
my
right there.
spell. Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. So stop telling me what I'm looking for. I know how to play my character. Hold on. Now I just need to figure out how much I'm healing him for. Okay. So it's at least 5.
Yes.
And then I add my spellcasting ability modifier.
Wherever
Is
it went.
For cleric,
Is that my
wisdom
spell
plus
attack
proficiency.
bonus?
Wisdom plus proficiency.
4, so 9.
Okay, so he heals you
Cool.
for 9.
I'm at 6.
So you're
Am I
up.
still unconscious?
No. not how it works.
You're
I
welcome.
mean, I don't know.
Yes, you're taking a nice sleep. No, you wake up and you smell.
Yeah. Well, where the hell are we?
I had to get us out of there, Helm. They were gonna kill you.
By the way, Pip saw the light from your cure wounds and he was able to.
Does Helm know what he's done?
I want to say no.
What?
But you said he was still his character.
In that moment, his character
Okay.
had the
Yeah.
like everything that was going through his head, but after like that amount of just pure adrenaline pumping through his
Rage.
veins, he was just too out of it to really realize what he was
What?
doing.
Grimlick, what happened?
You killed a bunch of people.
Pip,
What?
not now.
Oh,
Now is not the time.
Sorry.
Helm,
I killed a bunch of people?
you weren't in
No.
control, Helm. It wasn't your fault. At least I don't think so. You did some things that I don't think you would have been proud of. But it's gonna be okay.
You should have just left me back there to die. That's what I deserve.
I knew that wasn't the real you, Helm. You're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better, and we're gonna find out why all this is
I
happening.
tried to save more people. What? Did we save anybody?
As you say that, you hear the screams of literally everyone in the town above you. As this starts happening more and more, not more and more, they're not actively throwing bodies down, but you can tell after you can hear the chanting, and then the chanting stops, and then that's when a fresh batch of bodies comes down, and hits the ground. So if you guys kind of want to move out of the way,
Yeah.
you're gonna get hit with these bodies.
Helm, I think we should keep moving. We need to find a way to get
Alright,
Havok back into consciousness and then get out of here.
okay.
I know you're upset, but we need to keep moving.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna take Pip by the hand.
Were you guys kind of looking at each other?
Yeah.
Okay. As you turn around, you see Pip. You see a purple light, like a light purple light. And Havok, you get healed for 5.
What?
This dude ain't human.
What? Well, I mean, you could be human.
You
with
you
magic.
turn around and you see a slight flash of purple light.
Pip, what was that?
My cure wounds.
And you're just thinking to use it now?
You just use yours now.
Okay, Pip.
He does have a point there.
He's
Just saying.
been here a while.
Did we kill everyone?
No.
A lot of people died, Havok. A lot of people.
Asterisk. Everyone died. Just
Not us, but
just saying.
almost everyone.
I take my fork and I
Not
walk
the
over to Helm
champions.
and just jab it in his side.
Why?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you did knock him out. He doesn't know what happened. Really.
Wait, me?
No, like he doesn't know why you kind of turned.
Yeah, he does. He
Against
saw
him.
them inject me. Wait, you're stabbing me
Yeah, with a fork.
with a fork?
Why?
Dude, Havok's pissed. You just
All right, roll for damage, I guess.
Do I see this happening?
You just let it happen. Does he not have to roll against your armor class?
Yeah, I
No,
said
was
roll
it-
for damage.
Oh.
Oh, well, like roll to attack.
roll for
Is what I
damage.
meant. Nope.
No.
You like
he
stab
he
me
like
with
he
it.
goes and I'm like I just push his hand away.
You can extend your arm so he's sitting there like your hands against his forehead.
Havok, we don't have time for this. Like, we can discuss this later, but let's just get out of here. I'm not in the mood.
Wait, was I conscious when I saw him kill the... Oh, yeah, I was. You're not in the mood to kill more children and women?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the...
Grimlick, what is he talking about?
Havok, I don't think now's the right time.
Oh, you know, the little child that you just, like,
I
kebab.
understand you're both upset, but we need to get out of here now.
I what?
You took your sword and stabbed a child.
We've all done things we aren't proud of. Now it's time to leave.
It was pretty badass.
That's fucked up.
Oh.
You see a tear go down
A single
Helm's
tear.
a single tear go down Helm's face.
Can I get untied?
Is he still tied up?
Yes.
No wonder it's so easy to block his fork. I take my sword and I unbound Havok.
You
Let's
flinch.
Let's get out of here.
I'm not scared.
Okay, I'm gonna start
I'm
leaving.
not
I'm gonna
scared.
start going wherever I can.
All right.
I mean, you did
Should I
just get
roll a
knocked out by
perception
me.
No, the bodies are obviously flowing in one direction.
Okay.
So as you start following just the slope of the bodies going down, you realize as soon as you get to the bottom of the bodies, you hear a splash of your foot hitting water.
While we're
Do I know it's water? And
You
not
can assume,
blood?
yeah, no, you can
Okay.
assume that it's water.
while they're doing that, I'm like looking through people's pockets.
You know what? I figured.
I figured. He had this planned.
Yes, that I did have planned.
I find a red vial and a syringe.
No, you find a few pieces of gold here.
Save
and there.
that for
3
next time I
total.
see jargon.
And actually, out of one of the pockets, as you start shifting through, you feel a chain, and it's not like the chains of bindings of some sorts. It's a chain of a gold necklace,
I put it on.
and on that, and you feel it. You feel it hit your chest, and as it hits your chest, you feel it kind of pop open. And looking down, Seth, you know that it's a locket,
Yeah.
but I don't know if
Probably not.
Havok realizes. Okay.
I since I have like really long fingernails, I'm just like digging in the hole, just like figure out what it is.
Wait, what?
You found a locket.
Missed that.
You found a locket.
I know. I knew that.
Okay. So you guys approach and you can hear the sifting of water.
So we're like stepping on bodies.
Well, you stepped
Around?
over all the body. Like you were, yes, to get out of there, you were stepping on a bunch of dead bodies.
It's traumatizing.
Okay, and then what are we seeing as
Hip
we
is
get?
16.
What do we?
One to come.
When we get to the end, what is this, like a cave entrance almost? Like, what are we seeing?
So you can't really tell because
I have dark vision.
It's
I'm just kidding. Go on.
I have dark vision.
So the listeners at home, Logan doesn't like dark vision, and he wants to get rid of it in our game.
I mean, I agree with him. It makes it too
No,
easy.
yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, but logically, when you're in a dark room, your eyes adjust to the
Right, right, no, I
darkness.
agree with you.
So,
I-
like, automatically, you can see the outline of everything.
Yeah.
Having dark vision is the same thing.
Okay,
Then why don't
but
humans have it?
In the handbook, every character should have dark vision except for humans.
Except I'm a human, and light adjusts so I can
You're
see
jealous.
things. So,
You're just jealous.
Real life jealous. You don't have.
okay,
dark
so you
vision.
guys are
Freaking
stepping
nerd.
off the bodies. You step into the water that is at the base, and you can hear the water kind of it sounds like smacking the top of rocks. And as you start walking, you feel the water start rising on your legs, and at this point,
Like it's not actually
you
rising.
can
We're
see.
just getting.
No,
deeper.
you're just getting
Okay.
deeper into the water. You notice that there is a gap in between the top of the rock, because yes, it's kind of like a cave. Top of a rock and the water, and you notice that this is kind of like a water channel that goes out.
So it's like a river going through a hole in the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, like a river going through a cave.
Guys,
Yeah.
I can't swim.
Grimlick, what happens to to people after they die?
Well, many people believe different things, but I believe that the great god Majere welcomes you into her kingdom.
Well, maybe we should at least say a prayer for these people. Do something.
You know,
There's
Helm, I really think that's a great idea. Let's all sit down for a minute and say a prayer to the
There's
great god
there's
Majere.
there's no hope in
I-
that child and mother
me-
that you just slaughtered.
I
They're going nowhere.
I kick him into the water.
You hear a splash. That's Havok hitting the water.
I reach down and I grab him out.
Like dribbling.
Yeah, I mean, you turn around.
I go on one knee with like my sword into the ground.
Okay, and as you do that, I would imagine you're going to speak first. So as you turn around, there's silence, and you hear the slapping of more dead bodies as they come down the chute.
Wait, so as they're praying, I'm gonna do minor illusion to cast me like in the air,
What?
kind of like in their godlike
In a 5-foot cube, though,
in a
right?
5-foot cube, just like hovering over them and saying, "Thank you for praying to me."
Roll.
Yeah, I'll roll for that.
Yeah,
Wait, no, you
we
guys
know-
roll, you
we
guys
do a
roll.
roll
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make.
yeah.
I mean, we know it's hard.
roll.
I don't know. I got a
I got a
6.
natty 20.
Yeah, he got it.
Okay.
But Helm.
I'm looking very confused. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what?
This
You
is,
see Havok floating.
this is your
Grimlick,
god.
Grimlick, your god looks awfully like Havok.
Havok is a false prophet.
He looks pretty good though.
Oh gosh, no. Wild magic. Damn it, Havok.
90.
That's a big number.
It's good.
Actually, ironic enough, as Havok starts metaphorically floating in the air, you see him walk in front of you and then just disappear.
Wait, what?
Hello,
Grimlick.
Havok? Are you there?
Where did he go? I mean,
Havok?
he's floating right there.
Okay, so what you see
Havok
is you see everyone else start questioning your existence as you're just gone. So your
Oh, he's gonna try to
vision
steal our
right
shit.
now is kind of like that typical someone's invisible, so it's kind of like wavy,
Mhm.
but you can see them. I will let you know, they can't see or hear you.
I know this is gonna screw around with you guys.
Please don't.
Guys, I'm right here.
Grimlick. Havok, get
Do I
down from there.
feel
Why
something
how
whenever
are you
that
floating up
happens?
there? Havok, get
So I
down.
know.
So we can see his projection?
No, you can't see anything.
Oh,
Well,
so
we
that-
could see
that's
his
gone?
minor illusion, right?
Well,
Yeah, because it
we
lasts,
just
he
he
doesn't- yeah.
knows it's fake, but it's still there.
okay, yeah.
it goes up for 1 minute.
So is it a projection or is it just an image?
It's just so the way he sees it is just the way you guys see it is just an outline with lights.
But what I'm asking is it actually him or is it not him?
No, I mean, you know it's him. You know it's him
No.
casting.
Okay, but what I'm asking is it like real?
projection.
Is it a real time projection of him?
No, it is just him.
Oh
It's literally just sitting like this.
You don't understand.
Yes, I do. You're saying, is it a projection of him? No, he's literally standing there with light coming out the sides of him.
So it's not what he's actually doing at that time.
You're talking. I'm invisible. You don't know that I'm here, but you know that my projection is fake. You know that.
Okay, so it is a projection. That's my
Yeah.
bad. So it is you see
Okay.
what you think to be the outline. Is it still Havok?
It's me.
Or is
like
it another guy?
this,
Yeah.
just
So you
standing
see
there.
his projection.
It's not a projection because he's saying projection is like his movements projected onto the.
Oh no!
screen.
It is
Yeah,
literally just an
real-time
image
projection.
of Havok sitting there, like however
Okay,
he wants with
that,
light.
that
on the
clarifies
outside.
things.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry that was so difficult.
Yeah, I don't.
Logan.
That was my bad.
That was
I
my bad.
apologize. I apologize.
I
Okay.
didn't say exactly.
So you
what I was
guys
doing.
go ahead and say a prayer. Are you actually
I
want
mean,
to say one?
he does. I don't.
You're listening.
You're listening at
I'm
me, and
just
you're
doing
like,
that, yeah.
"That's the
I mean, I
God."
can, yeah. I'll just say, to the great God Majir, I hope you're listening to us. I choose to ignore these false prophets presented in front of us, and I hope that you will welcome all these mothers, brothers, fathers, sisters, and children that have been slain today into your great, wonderful arms. It's a tragedy, but I know we will get through just like we always do. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
More bodies hit the floor in the distance.
What did Pip do while they were doing that? Did he play with them?
All right, Grimlick. Let's
Picked it up.
get out of here. Where, Havok?
I think we
Where's
should
Havok?
probably find Havok before we get out
Havok.
of here.
Guys, I'm right here.
Havok, where are you?
Guys.
Havok, if you can hear us, try to change the environment around us so we know you're here.
Whoa. We don't know what would happen if you try to do that.
What do you mean?
Hey, weird stuff happens whenever he uses his magical
Well,
stuff.
don't use magic. Just pick something up.
Thank you for clarifying.
So do we
So are
notice?
you doing anything or no?
I'm just watching.
Okay, so as you're doing that,
All right,
Havok
wait.
just appears again. Just
Okay.
out of
Oh, come
Out of
on. I was gonna start like messing around with everyone.
All right.
Where'd you
let's-
go, Havok?
Let's not worry about
I went
that.
to go
Let's
see
just
your
get outta here.
god. Told him to
Hopefully.
screw off.
Okay, I'm gonna get visibly upset, and then I'm gonna turn around and walk away into
Yeah,
the
let's
water.
let's
Okay.
go through the water.
Okay.
Wait, how deep is the water?
Deep enough so that way Helm can't touch anymore. So he kind of
I
has
can't
to
touch.
float and kind of keep his head
All
above.
right, well, I was
the
gonna
gap.
tell you to jump on my back, but never mind.
I'm
I don't say that.
These guys can't swim, I thought.
Who?
I can.
I don't know if.
Oh.
I mean, I have a
You're
lot of
wearing
armor
Helm-
on though.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
What am I wearing? That's probably him.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you have any spells.
That's a 21 strength check.
For what?
For swimming.
Oh, okay. All right.
Athletics?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, 21.
I guess that can work. But I mean, either way. So you're floating. Whether you want to
Question.
hop on Pip's back or whatever.
I'll
it's
hop
gonna
on
work.
Pip's back.
Okay.
But question: while you guys were saying the prayer, did you hear people getting slaughtered upstairs?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to know. I think it's funny.
So you guys,
Okay.
That's
you guys come out to see the when you entered or came to this island, there were clouds with lightning and it was pouring rain. The wind was crazy. The tides were scary. You come out and the moon is almost a tint of blue, and the skies almost are completely clear. The water is very calm, and in the distance, not very far away from you, you see a few boats and a few dinghies washed up on shore. Other than that, you finally make it out of the water. You did go through kind of like a channel through the cave. Outside, you see just a few bodies that managed to float their way down this channel outside. And you hear and see lights on one of the boats and kind of like chanting as if in a merry way. Kind of like
singing?
Someone's enjoying themselves.
Right now, I'm just taking my shoes off and like
You're
throwing the
rinsing
water.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know
Think
where
we
to
should go
go from
towards the
here.
light? I mean, we should probably take a boat and go back to shore. I mean, how big is this island? Is it pretty small? Just basically that
It's
one
it's
like.
pretty small. I will
we should
let
probably
you
go
know.
back to the mainland.
Actually, as you guys are floating out, one of the bodies that made its way out through this channel is one that is wearing Brotherhood robes.
I start stabbing it.
You take your first stab at it and you hit something hard. Like, it's not it going into armor, it's not it going into flesh. You hit it and it stops your dagger.
Cause
I-
like rock.
Do I have to make a perception to see what it is?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, let's go see what it is.
It's underneath the clothes. I can tell you
Okay.
that.
Can I
you
cut the clothes
yeah,
off?
you can cut the clothes off. So you cut the clothes off, and you see almost the. I don't know if you saw the. Yeah, they handed you the journal from before in the other Brotherhood cave. You open it up, and it's another one of those journals.
I pocket it without them knowing.
Okay, can you make a sleight of hand check?
Wow.
Is it sleight of hand?
Yeah. Dexterity. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
10.
Well, plus you started stabbing this body.
Havok, what are you doing over there? Hey, get that. What's that you got there?
Nothing.
It looks like a book or a journal to me.
It's mine.
You can't even read. Grimlick, what does that journal say?
Come on, Havok, let me read it.
And I drop at your feet.
It lands in the water. Are you still in the water?
I don't know. Are we?
He said he was rinsing out his
Okay.
his feet. So I'm gonna say, or rinsing out his shoes. So I'm gonna say no. So it hits the sand.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and look at it.
Okay, you open it up and you realize that this was a journal.
Yes.
It's in the same handwriting as it was before, in the last journal that you read, and it picks up exactly where the last one left off.
Which was...
Interesting.
Entry number 56. The location of the crypt has been set. Cardinal is a sick bastard, but if this helps fight the crown, then I'm okay with it. That's the first entry. Entry number 57. All the champions have been chained up, awaiting arrival of townspeople. Entry number 58. Rorkshe doesn't think Evening's Fall population will be enough. He wants me to send Garrett to a dale to grab a few slaves from Greaves. We have set up podiums and are ready to try the ritual, but who will go first? And that's where the entry stops.
Can I get my book back?
I say, sure, and I toss it back to him.
Okay.
Okay, this really complicates things, and I don't know what this means, but they're talking about doing this to fight the crown, and they're saying that they might need to get some slaves from Greaves in a dale.
I see that there.
Well then, maybe we should go there.
I don't know where that is, but I think we should probably try to figure that out.
Maybe those guys on that ship over there know.
Is it the ship we came from?
No, it's. I mean, you can see the ship that you came from. That one's dark, but you see one that seems to have lots of lights on. Like people are partying on the boat.
Can I make out the people?
You can't. You can see the figures on the boat kind of dancing around, but other than that, you can't.
Do we hear the
make out
music?
Too much. Yeah, you can hear.
Is
you
the
can
boat
hear the
moving?
music. No, it's bobbing because it's anchored down in the waves.
Should we try to swim up to the boat?
I mean, some of us can't swim, and I'm in heavy armor. So
Is there like any little?
dinghies?
Yeah, there's dinghies.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
Then we don't need to
Let's take
swim.
a dinghy up to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My
So-
stomach gets upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
the
you are
dinghy?
seasick. Make a Constitution saving throw.
9. Wait, no.
As
Is
soon
that,
as-
is that 2 or 4?
As soon as you get in the dinghy,
No, it's 4. 11.
you just got on the dinghy, but you start throwing up on the shore right there. You guys start sailing the dinghy to the boat, whether it's you or Helm taking control.
I was
I'll
taking a
take
piss off the boat.
So you bump the boat with the dinghy to kind of right next to the anchor, and as soon as you hit it, you see a booze bottle come flying off the side and hit, and the music is much louder, and you can hear the tapping of footsteps above you. And I think that's where we'll end the episode.
Okay.